US President Donald Trump is expected to meet Chinese leader Xi Jinping from May 13th to 15th. The United States has said so publicly. Beijing hasn't confirmed it. No announcement. No build-up. Just silence. And that silence is not a coincidence. It's a strategy. From a Western perspective, diplomacy is often about transparency. You announce, you negotiate, you explain. But China plays a different game. In Beijing's system, information is controlled. Timing is controlled. The narrative is controlled. So when China refuses to confirm a meeting already disclosed by Washington, it's not being cautious. It's pushing back. It's saying, we decide when this becomes official, and on whose terms. This matters because this isn't just any meeting. It's a potential encounter between two leaders representing very different visions of global order. Donald Trump's transactional, America-first approach, and Xi Jinping's state-driven, long-term strategic model. And that gap isn't narrowing. It's widening. So let's be realistic about what this meeting can achieve. On trade, don't expect a breakthrough. Yes, there may be talk of easing tensions, maybe even small adjustments on tariffs. But the core conflict over state subsidies, market access, and economic fairness remains unresolved. From a Western standpoint, this isn't just economics. It's about whether global trade stays rules-based or tilts towards state-controlled systems. On technology, expectations should be even lower. The US sees advanced tech, AI, semiconductors, critical infrastructure as a national security issue. China sees it as a pathway to strategic independence. Those positions aren't compatible. So no, this meeting is not going to produce a tech reset. At best, it may slow things down. It won't change the trajectory. And on security, yes, both sides may talk about guardrails, ways to avoid accidents or unintended escalation. But let's be clear, managing risk is not the same as resolving conflict. This is competition, not cooperation. Which brings us back to Beijing's silence. From a Western lens, it reflects more than just discipline. It reflects a system that prioritizes control over openness and a leadership that understands the risks of this moment. Because engaging with Donald Trump is unpredictable. And unpredictability is something Beijing prefers to avoid. So it delays the announcement. It lowers expectations. It keeps the spotlight off until it knows exactly what it can deliver. The takeaway? Don't focus on the optics when this meeting happens, the handshake, the statements, the carefully staged images. Focus on what's underneath. This isn't about solving the US-China rivalry. It's about managing it. Buying time. Reducing risk. Positioning for the next phase. And in that context, Beijing's silence isn't a side note. It's the signal. Because in great power politics, even silence is a move.